Welcome, children of all flavors. This is a Black-Matician quick lesson video, and it's going to be all about solving equations using addition and subtraction.
1, 2, 3.
It's the Black-Matician. 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 That's me. Okay, when we're solving equations using addition and subtraction, there are two properties that we need to make sure we know. The addition property of equality and the subtraction property of equality. The addition property of equality says that if two equations are equivalent equations means that the answers equal each other on both sides. They have to have the same solution. Adding the same number to each side of an equation produces an equivalent equation. For instance, and I'm going to use letters and then I'll give you some numbers in just a second. If A equals B, then A plus C equals B plus C. Okay, I know that this is the additive property because we're adding the same number to both sides of the equation. So whatever gets changed on one side is going to get changed the same way on the other side. Thinking that A and B are numbers and C is a number, let's say 5 equals 5, right? If I add 0 to both sides, I'm still going to have a correct solution. 5 plus 0 equals 5 plus 0. I use the additive property because I added the same number to both sides. The same thing with the subtraction property. If A equals B, then A minus C equals B minus C. So if I do 6 equals 6 and I decide to subtract 0 from both sides, I'm still going to have the same answer of 6 equals 6. They're still going to be equivalent equations because I did the same thing on both sides. I subtracted the same number from both sides. Let's do some examples. Example number 1, solve x plus 5 equals 1. All right, so what you want to do first is always rewrite the equation. X minus 5 equals 1. And then I need to do the opposite or do either the addition property of equality or the subtraction property of equality. Because this is a minus 5, I want to do the addition property, so you're going to want to do the opposite. And we're going to add the same number to both sides of the equation. So I'm going to add 5 to both sides. Once I do that, I have a negative 5 plus 5, so we are adding two integers of different signs, but they are the same, so they are going to cancel out. So we're going to get x equals 1 plus 5, which is 6. So when you solve x minus 5 equals 1, you're going to get that x equals 6. Let's do another example. Example number 2, solve z plus 3 over 2 equals 1 over 2. So first things first, make sure you write your equation again. Now, this is adding 3 over 2, and I want to do the subtraction property so that I can make sure I subtract the same thing from both sides. So we are going to subtract 3 over 2 from both sides. These cancel out, so we are going to be left with z equals, now we are subtracting fractions. So previous video we did talk about adding and subtracting fractions. The denominators are already the same, so it's going to stay the same. And then we're just going to subtract the numerators. So 1 minus 3 is going to give me a negative 2. Negative 2 divided by 2 is going to be a negative 1. So z equals negative 1. And that's everything you need to know about solving equations using addition and subtraction. Calculator. Coronavirus got you sitting on the couch watching TV and your life's passing you on by. You're thinking, well, maybe I'll go to school next year or maybe next semester. No, do it right now. I'll work with you whenever you want. You can watch me before you turn on the PlayStation and after you turn on the PlayStation. Whatever you need to do to graduate. Go subscribe right now. I'm out here to help you. You spend all day on your phone anyway. Might as well subscribe to a channel that's going to help you in your future. All you got to do is pick up the phone and subscribe. Why are you making this so complicated? It's easy. Matter of fact, I'm going to subscribe to my own channel right now.